Good morning. Almost lunchtime. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'll put my setting this. Y'all, this stuff is amazing. This is the only one I've ever had that I put on and I felt like to prime my face, it would give me a little bit of tackiness so that my makeup would just adhere. I really, really like it. And then, of course, I spray it on afterwards to put that glow back in my face and set. Really, really like it. Not just because I sell it, because e.l.f. has always been my favorite. And I used to sell other makeup, and I still loved e.l.f. But I love this stuff. This is really, really good, and it's on sale. Our April bundle is all about the complexion. So all of our foundations, our concealers, our blushes, our bronzers, and the brushes, all that stuff is on sale for up to 25% off. So 3 products get you 20%. 4 or more get you 25%. It comes around once a year. So that stuff is not cheap. If you love it, go ahead and stock up on it. You need to get it. So I charged my battery up on my little light, so hoping that it will last throughout my entire video. I'm not going live today, just because I'm afraid I'm going to have so many interruptions. I just thought I would record it and then try to get it on here as soon as I could. So I am going to go in with the Serum Plus foundation because y'all know that's just what I love. We have so many foundations, creams, powder, sprays, and actually I'm going to get the, hold on, let me get my brush. I am waiting on my powder foundation because you can use it by itself or you can use it to set to add even extra coverage to what you're already doing. So I am going to put this on my brush today just for the sake of risking not spilling it on my blouse. I have really liked putting it on my face first and then spreading it around because I feel like I don't use as much product. But you do want to be careful not to get it on your clothes. And I am dressed to go to a little casual reception and I do not want to get it on my clothes. Now, I have not done my hair yet. It is clean and blow dried. I'll fix my hair. I'm so excited. I have a hair appointment in a couple of weeks. And we're going to do some good coloring. Just add some, well, you'll see. I'm excited. We'll see how it turns out. I'm sure it will be great. Look at the coverage. Look at that. And look how pretty that is. Now, you can use this foundation without any priming set. I mean, it does have prime and set in it, along with all your good skincare properties. I just still prefer to use my primer and my setting mist. That's what I prefer for my skin. But you may not need any of that, and that would save you a lot of money. If you don't, try using it without it. I can, of course, use it without it, but I don't prefer the finished product without all that. So, and of course, y'all, I always prep my face ahead of time by doing all of my skincare, facial wash, my retinol, my hyaluronic acid, my moisturizer, my eye cream. I do all of that. And then I use our primer today. Because I'm extra dewy today, I just used the mattifying primer. And you can see I still have plenty of dew. And then I sprayed it with the setting spray. Now I also use a sunscreen. Now this light's making me look a little redder than I actually am, but I'm not going to blend it any further than that. I think that's good. And I just love to make sure that my finish looks really good by pressing it in. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender. And like to go over it, get any excess product off, as well as just put a nice pretty finish on the top. Look at there. Doesn't that look good? Love, love, love this stuff. Also on sale. Okay, let's do our concealer. Now I'm using both of these. I'm really loving using these together. This is our Skin Solution Concealer. This is the shade Scarlet, which is my true shade. And then this is Marcasette. You can see how much lighter it is. And so it just adds some extra brightness. But for the coverage, I really like to use this as my main because it matches my skin tone so well. And then I just add a little that other on the top. Now this sets, so you need to work with, you can just do one eye at a time. I find that I can work with them if I do two, but you do have to go on and work with it because it does set. Now, depending on your skin type, I do know that some people like to put a little tiny drop of their Uplift Beauty Oil in their concealer to thin it out. I personally don't prefer to do that, but that is an option if you find that it's either thicker than you want it or it sets a little fast. But I love the consistency of it just like it is. Okay, so I'm going to use the Marcasette. So I'm going to add that right in here. And I'm going to put a dot here. In here. And I'm going to use my brush here. This just really, really brightens. Like, it really brightens. Really like that on the inside of my nose. I like to drag it down a little. Look how bright that is. Isn't that awesome? You don't have to go as heavy, but I am going to a reception. It's a casual reception, but it's still a reception. Okay. Now, let's do our contour. Wipe my hands off. I got makeup on my hands. I surely don't want to get it on my shirt. I'm going to be upset if I do. I'm just loving the shirts with the blousey, flowy sleeves. Like, I love them. I'm going a little heavy on my contour today. There we go. I did not fill my water up. If you hop on later and watch this, like I said, this is a recorded video. If you hop back on, just comment replay. Lets me know you were here. It helps my video to reach more people. I really, really do appreciate it. Knocking stuff over. And I'll blend this more here in a minute. Again, you don't have to use as much as I use. A lot of women that contour use very little, and they blend it in where it's just barely noticeable, and it looks wonderful. And if that's what you like, do that. I like the contrast, and I love the glow, which is also why I love this shade. You could go with a cooler shade, but I just love a sun-kissed look all year long. Look at there. All right, let's take our beauty blender now. We're gonna dab over that too. Dab on the edges just to soften all those edges and kind of help them to blend. And again, I'll be coming back in with my fluffy brush and blending more. There. So we'll do something with this hair. Don't you just love first day hair? Tell y'all, I've about gotten over all this wash your hair once every 10 days. Like, I don't know. I love clean first day hair. So lately, I've just been doing like 2-day hair. 2-day hair. Okay, let's set these under eyes. And I don't usually set the rest of my face. Just because I really don't typically need it. But I am going to today because this is an outside event. And it's warm today, so I'm going to go ahead and set it just to ensure that it doesn't go anywhere. So this is our Prime and Set powder. Just kind of shake it up to activate it. It has water molecules in it. Look, can you see it in the camera? It's really, really fine. And I like to use our blush brush underneath my eyes. Just place it and press it. Next to my nose. My T-zone, where I put, everywhere I put concealer, I really want to press it in. And I really want my makeup to look extra nice today. And sometimes when you go live and you really want to do a lot of detail, the pressure of trying not to take too long caused me to rush and it not be exactly the way I want it. And so I thought I'll just record it. And then I'll put it back on. I have to work on this nose a little bit. See how that blurs so good? It's just so freaking good. Now I'm just gonna kind of use my fluffy brush. Go out here with it a little bit. Just kind of make sure that it stays all day, since we will be in the sun outside all day. Okay. Now let's go in with our bronzer. Also on sale, y'all. This is part of the April special. I hear my husband driving up. So I'm using this sculpting brush because I just want to be real particular about making sure I get this really where I want it. When I'm going for a quick look, or I'm just in a hurry, you know, I'll just use my big fluffy brush and just throw it on. But I am trying to be a little more particular. And I meant to use my glow lotion today and I forgot it. That's by L'Oreal. And that's something you do underneath your makeup. And it adds a glow. Now I'm going to get even more on my fluffy brush. Get that on there. And it helps to blend it. There. All right. Now we are going to go in with our blush. Hello.
Hey.
He gets embarrassed. Trying to decide. I know what I'll do. I've got a blush on order that I don't have here yet, like a peachy blush. This is cinnamon latte, but I don't know if that's, I That's exactly what I'm looking for. I think if I have another blush that may go better with what I'm doing today. Oh, I do. I've got a Morph palette. Hold on. Let me see. This is my Morph palette. Yeah, see, it's got some oranges in it. I'm going to try to kind of mix some orange and pink. Because I don't have my unique blush in that I want today. I'm going to use this one right here is called, can you see that? It's called Goals, but it's sort of a peachy pink. I don't know. We're going to try that. I may not like it, but we're going to try it. We'll go a little at a time. Let's see. That's pretty. Yeah. It's got some pink in it. But it's warmer too. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with this really pale color here. It's called Sweet. And I'm going to kind of put that over the top edge just to mute that out a little bit. See how that softened that up a little bit? Okay. Take my fluffy brush, blend it out. We have a beautiful, beautiful blush that I wish I had to use today called Supple. And I've got it on order, so I can't wait for that to come in. All right, this is my illuminator. This is called Blushing. Add that. See how pretty that is. Look how the light hits it. I love it. I used to be so scared of it. But now, shoot. Just put it on there. Some on my nose. See when you put it on your bow, how the light catches it. Shoot, you can take it, look. You can take it and put it down here. Look how pretty that is when you do that. Isn't that pretty? Yes, indeed. Yeah. It's pretty. I'm going to put a little down here. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. I'm trying to put stuff as I go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our brows. I need to clean my spoolie. On my eyebrow brush. That thing gets dirty quick. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I have another eyebrow pencil by Unique that is, let's see, wonder what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it. I have another one. Is this it? No. Anyway, it has got pomade in it, like the like my Revlon pencil does, and it has a nice little brush on the end of it. But I don't know what I did with it. But we are going to start with this one. This is in the shade medium. Let me get my magnifying mirror too so I can, let's see. Just kind of follow your hairs, brush them up. I brush them up, and I just kind of lengthen them as I go. You may need to brush your hairs down. I think today I'm going to do that to make sure I get enough. And make sure you get that product like underneath on your skin, you know, underneath those brow hairs. And then brush it back up. There we go. And y'all, look at that nail polish. That is, I thought it was so pretty. It's Sally Hansen. Look how pretty that is. It even has a little diamond right there. Isn't that pretty? That's Engagement Bling. Isn't that pretty? Look at it. Look how shiny that is. I love it. Y'all know I like my blingy. I want to try and fade out the front. I don't want to get in a hurry because I don't want it to be too dark right here. There we go. We'll leave it alone and go to the next one. Then if I need to tweak it some, we will. It's so hard for me to see. I'm gonna brush them down. let's add some of the auburn. This is in my Revlon pencil. All right, let's see. Gotta get a little more up here. I feel like it's not staying right here. I have such a gap. That's better. Let's get this. This tail needs to be a little more pronounced. All right, we're gonna leave them alone for a minute and get some eyeshadow on, because I could sit here and just really mess them up. I don't do this every day, but because we're extra special today, I'm gonna get a little bit of concealer off of my concealer thing, and I'm gonna try to clean this up underneath here a little bit. Look at there. Same over here. That helps. And you feel like you can't get that line just right. That really helps. See, much better. Much, much better. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and just kind of tap it. Now, let's do, so I'm gonna stick with the, pretty much the white mocha palette, but I'm thinking, I want to change this color out with a different color. Let's see something. This color in this number 8 palette, this is called Jovial, and it is a kind of a mossy gold green. trying to decide if I want to do that. I don't know. I have another color. Let me look. I think I may use this one. That's what I'm going to use. This is an emerald color. I think that's what I'm going to use today. So I am going to use basically my white mocha palette, but I'm going to change that color out to this green. That's going to be pretty. So get my, start with my fluffy brush. And we're going to go in with this tan. This is astute. This is just a good all over color. Good transition color. And I'm going high up on my brow bone. Not all the way to the top to my brow, but pretty high. Just kind of follow the shape of your brow. There we go. I'm even bringing it pretty far in today. Just following the shape of my brow, going really high, but not all the way up. And then in that crease. Okay, and I'm going to take my angled brush. Can't see. This light's so bright I can't hardly see. Where's my angled brush? Hey, is that it? Yep, here it is. This brush here. I like this brush. I'm going to put the same color on my lower lash line. It just connects the two. I used to stay away from going on my lower lash line because I felt like it made my eyes look smaller. But what I didn't realize, or what I didn't know how to do, was to really bring it down and then connect the two to really give me a larger eye. Now, I don't like to put a dark color on my waterline because then that does bring it in. All right, so we're going to go in with the dark color now. This is Marvelous. We're going to go in with that. And I'm going to use my small brush, my crease brush, and I'm going to dab into that and tap it off. And I'm going to concentrate getting deep in that corner. And up that crease. Let me look in my other mirror. Just start right in that deepest corner. I do little circular motions, and then I start kind of V'ing it out right there, following my crease and my lower lash line. Let me make sure, let me look in this mirror. My lighting's a little different on each side, so. Let's tap a little bit more this side. There. Do a little at a time and get it as dark as you want it. I love this palette because you can be very dramatic with it, or you can be very subtle with it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. And I'm going to go in with my green. I think I'm going to use this side of my eyeliner brush, and I think I'm going to wet it with my setting spray. Because I want this color to really show, to really pop. And I'm going to do it slow. I'm going to start off way over here and see how far I want to bring it over. There. I'm only going to keep this on my lid though. Isn't that beautiful? Let me dust my face off a little. Trying to decide if I want to come on in just a little bit more. I think I want to come in just a tiny bit more because I'm going to use Optimistic right in the inner corner. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I think I'm going to do both eyes because I don't want to I want to clean my brush off when I'm done to use the white. So I'm going to go to the other side and put the green. Like I said, this is an emerald green. And I am wetting my brush because that makes it really, really pop. And that's what I want today. So pretty. Makes you get real close to your lash line because it's easy to leave a gap there. It is for me. Look at there. I'm loving that. Loving that. All right, let me clean my brush off. Okay. Spray it with setting spray again. And I'm going to go in with this white. This is Optimistic. Now, I'm not trying to blend right now. I'm trying to place it. Trying to drag it down a little. I want it on that corner. Look at there. Ooh. I bet y'all, but like, I love that. Now, look at there. Okay, now I'm going to take my fluffy brush. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to kind of just dust over it. I'm not going back and forth. I'm going in one direction because I don't want to muddy it up. I just want to kind of blend it out a little. I don't want to bring that real dark over here, so I don't want to do that. Now, over in these corners, I'm going to go back in with Astute, and I am going to soften the edges of this darkest shade. This is the transition color we used. Now, I think, looking at it, I think I need to bring this darker color with a softer brush. I need to bring it up a little more. So I'm going to use my blending brush, and I'm going to get a little bit of that darkest color, that is Marvelous. And I'm going to bring this up some. Like I said, this is a glam look. So this is not your everyday. This is a full-on, pretty much a full-on glam look. You can't be scared. You just got to get in there and do it. I hope it looks as pretty through the camera as it does in here. I need a little more, where's my brush? Here it is. I need a little more optimistic on this one. Right down here. There we go. You need to have your soft brush to kind of get any fallout. Okay, now I'm going to take my angled brush. No, I'm going to take my eyeliner brush. And you know, I've been using, for eyeliner, I have been using the stick foundation, not the stick foundation, the stick, color stick. I can't even talk today. The color stick in Proper. I think it's Proper. No. Perspicacious. Anyway, because this is a 24-hour stay, like, it doesn't budge. Now, you have to be, you have to know where you want it. Because when you put it there, you can't blend it. Like, not once it sets. Like, it gives you a little bit of time, but then it is set. But it does not move. So I like to take my angled eyeliner brush. It's really, really thin. And I get it on the brush. And again, today is a glam look, so I'm not worried about anything being too dark today. We're just doing it today. And I'm going to create a little bit of a wing, but I do it from the bottom. Oh, I'll drop it. Look at there. See? So I'm creating the wing from the bottom. And then I'm going to go to the top and just brush it in a little. I'm following what I already made from the bottom, and I'm just, with this angled brush, just pushing it in a little. Look. See how clean that is? And it's not too much. And it's not going to smear. You're not going to get it off until you put your makeup remover on there and get it off. And I use this really more like a stamp. That's why I like the angle on it. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side. I never have them angled just the same. I just hold it different on this side. But I'll take my concealer and I'll kind of clean this side up because it's never as good as this side. I just can't hold my brush the same. Look in this mirror. And I have monovision contacts, so I see differently in each eye. Y'all, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, let me get up close. Look at that. And so when I get this side finished, I'm going to clean it up a little because it's not quite as sharp as this one. Okay. So my brush, be sure and put your tops on everything because it'll dry out and you'll be mad. So this is my my brush. I used my concealer to do my brows, and I'm going to do that right here. And I'm going to try, I've still got a little bit of product on there, so I may not have to dip it again. There we go. And the reason I like using this color stick so much is because when you're older, you know your eyes don't take to a liner the way it used to. And it's very frustrating. And with that, I can just do what I want. Y'all, look at that. Is that not getting, that's getting so beautiful. Like, I love it. This is my thing. I could do this every day. Okay, let's see if we can get these eyelashes curled. My husband's up there listening to Kid Rock. We're looking forward to getting out today. Okay, I think I got them. I got something. This is going to be a long video, but when you're doing this kind of look, it takes some time. Clean my contact off a little bit. Okay, that's better. I think I got it. Okay, so we got that one curled. Let's get this one curled. done. Now, y'all know we are going to use our Fiber Lash, our 4D mascara. Probably going to use all of these. I'm going to use all 3 of them today. So we're going to use our primer first. We're going to do one eye at a time. You definitely want to do one eye at a time, especially when you're going for a glam look and you want them to look good. You need to take your time. You need to do one eye at a time because your mascara starts to dry and set, and you'll get the prettiest look when you take your time. All right, so I'm trying to decide. This is also a color stick. I think I'm gonna put this in my waterline. See this color? This is Deliberate. Wonder if I can do that without like getting it in my eye. Let me clean this brush off. Let me try this and see. All right, this is Deliberate. I'm gonna get it on my brush. Okay, get my magnifying mirror. Look at there, that makes a big difference. See, that's making my liner really pop. It is getting on my contact a little bit. I hope I can get it off and it not drive me crazy. Look at there. That look good? That looks good. Okay, let's do the other side. And this should dry on your waterline and not go anywhere. This is that all day wear. Yeah, look at there. Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay, I like that. Glad we did that. Maybe it won't drive me crazy, too crazy. All right, let's work on our mascara. I'm gonna start with my lash primer, and I always start with my right eye. I don't know why, but that's what we're gonna do. Just don't pump it, just kind of twirl it around in there. And make sure you get at the base of your lashes. And pull it all the way up. Let me get my other mirror. It really helps to do your lashes in a mirror like this where you are looking down into it. Because if you look down into it, you can really see underneath your lashes, you know, on the base. the best way to put false eyelashes on too. Okay. I don't know if I need to use this at all. I don't know. I think I do. I think I need to use the small wand. Really make sure I get close to my lash line. You don't want this to dry. You do want to get a little bit tacky. Y'all need to let me know if you want me to color match you. You will not be disappointed. We have a love it guarantee, so if you don't love it, you can get your money back, or you can swap it for another product. Either way. Okay. Now I'm going with the 4D. This has got the fibers in it. Just kind of, you don't want it to be clumpy, so get any excess off of it. Look how good that's looking. And if you get some on your eye or on your face, just leave it alone, let it dry. Don't mess up your makeup. It'll flake off when it dries. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. I'm going to put another coat on, because we're going to be fancy. Look at there. Is that something? Try not to smile too much. Okay. Because I just got it on my cheek. I got high cheekbones, so if I smile too much, they'll get on there. All right, I'm going to move to the other side and go in with my primer. I may come back and put another coat on that, but I'm going to leave it alone right now. I'm loving this green. Oh my gosh. There. Got a little bit of that eyeshadow flaked in my eye a little bit. I'll try to get it out in a minute. Fan it just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go in with the tiny one. This is the 2-in-1. This is the Twisted mascara. It's got the tiny one. We're going to go in with that because I really want to get the base of my lash line. Just want to make sure you coat it fully all the way to the tips. Okay. I just got that on my hand. It's going to be a miracle if I don't end up with something on this shirt. All right. I'm going to have to put some more brow stuff, see, on that eye. Got such a gap right there. Well, it's not really a gap, but those hairs, where these hairs will stay up, these hairs want to turn down. So I'm going to put a little bit of Anastasia Brow Freeze on them, is what we're going to do. That will keep those up. I think a lot of times, most times we get in such a hurry, we get everything done and we do our lashes and we throw that mascara on. But man, if you take your time with your mascara, oh, it can really make your eyes pop. And really get those lashes fanned out as best you can. There. Let that dry a second. That's better. I don't mind them being dark midway to the ends. I actually prefer it. I just don't want to be too dark up through here, you know, because it you can create a frown, you know, by doing that. So all right, let's do, I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go back and put one more coat on the tops. I just got that in my eye. Now, I know I did both lower lashes, but it's because I'm not going to spend near as much time on them. I find mine do better the less I put on them. Try to not get this in my hair. Look at there. Ooh-wee. That's what I'm talking about. I'm dying of thirst over here. And I honestly do not know what to do with my lip color. I'm wondering if I need to keep it kind of neutral. I'm thinking I need to keep it kind of neutral. I don't want to I don't want to match my nails or anything like that. Would be like wild. This is during the day, so I think I'm going to keep my lips more of a neutral color. Let's put one more coat of mascara. I'm really going to concentrate on the tips of my lashes with this coat. Just barely touching it. There we go, y'all. That's it. I don't think we need any more. Isn't that something? Mm-hmm. Look at there. I don't know if this will let me zoom. No, it won't. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. Just gorgeous. Okay, so keeping a nude lip. Let me think. We gotta have a nude. We're gonna go with a nude lip, but it's gotta have some pop to it. So I'm gonna probably use this liquid eyeliner in Reverent along with this. And I think trying to decide on my lip liner. I used, all right, this is a, yeah. All right, so this by NYX, this is a nude pink. I'm going to use it first. And then I may also add this by Bellflower, but this by Bellflower, it's real creamy. It goes on really, really pretty, but it does not have an all-day stay. Like it comes off easy. This is a matte liner, and this one does not come off as easy. So I think I want to put it on first. I was thinking I had another color, though, that I used with that, but that, and it might be this one, pale pink. I bet pale pink. Which one is this called? This one's called This one's called Nude Pink. And this is pale pink. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yep. I think I'm gonna try this one first. Let me sharpen it real good. So, I'm really going to put this all over my lip because it will stay. And then I'll add my lip color on top of it. Isn't that pretty? So I'm putting it all over my lip. I don't have a whole lot of lip. They could be worse, but just lay it on the side and kind of so it's real dry and real matte. And I'm overdrawing with it. But it will stay. So even if the other comes off, this one stays. So I'm gonna do that one first. And I may try this pale pink over it or on the outline of it and see what I think. Okay. This is a lot of steps, but you know, when you go glam, that's what you do. Now we're going to take Bellflower and deepen this color. Just take a soft brush to soften the lines so you don't take too much product off. That helps a lot. Now, there's not a harsh line. But it should keep the shape of my mouth. Oh, did I get that on me? Y'all know it's bound to happen. Okay. So we've got the pink liner, but I think I'm going to use Well-To-Do. This is a neutral, a real neutral color. It's a matte. This one is not pink. This is minted. This is pink. See, that's pink. This is just a flesh tone. This is called Well-To-Do. So I'm going to do that. Okay. We don't want that one. Put that one back. Okay, then I'm going to take, this is a liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to put this on my lips, and then I'm going to put gloss over the top of it. And this will dry. See how pretty that is? I'll let that kind of dry a little bit. And I need to take my spoolie because I got a little mascara on my face. Right there. There. Now we're going to put some gloss on there. I don't think I'm going to use that. We're going to use this Ribbons in Gold. I'm almost done. There. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Get it off your teeth, off your mouth so it doesn't get on your teeth. Look at there. I think that's the perfect lip. Now we're going to go do something with this hair. Got to have some good hair, you know, so it's clean. We're going to fix it up. We're not going to have bouffant hair, though, but we're going to have some hair. All right, y'all. I know this was long, but I appreciate you staying on. And if you're interested in anything, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. If you want a color match, just say color match, and I will help you tend to that. Don't forget, all the complexion products are on sale. You really don't want to miss out on that 25% off. It comes around once a year. We pray for twice a year, but it's usually once a year. So anyway, I'm going to hop off. Thank you for joining, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.